Ma Jyotirgamya, lead us from darkness to light. This is not only an ancient Sanskrit prayer, but this shows a transformation from conventional fossil fuels to sustainable and clean energy. So what should be our development in 2047? It should be better highways, it should be better roadways, or it should be better buildings. I feel it should be better sustainable energy. And this brings us to today's topic, India Energy Basket 2047 Prospects and Challenges. What is Energy Basket? Energy Basket means when we integrate different energies for better and conventional future. As the great economist has said, the country with the most energy won't become successful, while the country with the most efficient energy will become successful. And to achieve Viksit Bharat by 2047, we need the most sustainable, reliable and affordable energy. So here we move towards where India stands today. As you can see in the pie chart, coal dominates because 70% of electricity still depends on coal. Whereas petroleum is very important in transportation, many renewable sources like solar and wind are constantly growing. So our question should be, why our energy demand is increasing? It has number of factors like population growth, rapid industrialization, electricity demand, oil imports, climate change and economic growth. And come with me for some seconds. Let me take you to the most shocking part. Do you know, at time of any conflict at Strait of Hormuz or Russia-Ukraine war, always the pockets of middle-class aliens are affected. LPG prices have risen up to 200 rupees and it has become a domestic cause rather than a global conflict. And to solve this, we have to become energy secure rather than energy dependent. And our question should be, can we develop India's current energy basket into our energy basket of 2047? And this answer relies in our energy basket of 2047. Solar energy. Our first pillar. Government is constantly trying to make many solar parks in many states like Rajasthan and Gujarat. Example, Bhadla Solar Park located in Rajasthan. Wind energy. Government is doing onshore and offshore expansion of wind energy in many states like Rajasthan, Gujarat, Tamil Nadu and Kerala. Tidal energy. Coastal generation from ocean tides from Gujarat to Sundarbans. Green hydrogen. One of the most exciting energies. And you know about the most interesting fact? Namo Green Rail. That is the first hydrogen train that is launched in a state of Haryana. Nuclear energy. Unlike solar and wind energy, nuclear energy runs 24/7 without any carbon emission. And in the state of Haryana, we have one of the largest nuclear plants, Gorakhpur nuclear plant. Battery storage. We can also store extra energy and use it later on, like storing solar energy during afternoon and using it at night. And I feel the future does not belong to only one field. It belongs to diversification of fuel. Now we move towards how a very small change can solve a very major problem. As you know, a lot of stubble is collected every year and it is burnt by farmers. That led to AQI levels exceeding 500 and health crises like asthmatic attacks. So government made a very efficient solution of it. They collected this stubble, treated it with microorganisms and converted it into biofuel, which is used in transportation as well as agricultural industries. And this tells us waste is not the end of resource. It is the beginning of solution. So now we move towards India's energy blueprint roadmap to 2047. Roadmap to 2047. First, we have to reduce our import dependence. Second, we have to expand renewable energy like solar and wind. Third, we have to modernize our power grid and systematically distribute energy among all. Fourth, we have to invest in research and innovation. And fifth, we have to promote skills like green hydrogen and storage. And we students of the country have also a very major role. We have to gain as much knowledge as we can because we are the doctors, we are the scientists and we are the entrepreneurs of the country. And government has also launched many schemes like PM Kusum Yojana, PM Har Ghar Muft Bijli Yojana, National Green Hydrogen Mission and Green Energy Corridor. And after 100 years, the world will not ask how much energy did India produce. It will ask how efficiently did India produce. And it should not be coal versus solar. It should be cold and full. Thank you. Jai Hind.